Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, 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 here we go. Go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. So here we go, here we go, here we go. Country. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go.
You know, there's people
Old
who
country.
live in the country who don't have that accent.
No, that's country music. That was Tex Ritter. Tex Ritter was all, I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go. That's Tex Ritter. Miss Christie's here, making fun of my singing.
I was just curious as to why you needed an accent for the country song.
Okay, name two country singers that don't have a little bit of a twang.
There's lots of...
Name them.
Oh, I don't follow country music,
Exactly,
so
because they do have a twang. Twang is the country music. It's all about this. Because not very many, I don't know how many rockers like, right, here we go. So, Miss, did you wave already?
It did.
Okay.
Corb Lund doesn't have a twang.
Who's Corb Lund?
He's Canadian.
Oh.
He sings
What song does he sing?
like country folk music. He sings "The Trucks Got Stuck." We sing
Well,
that
he's
one all the time.
but he's got an accent. He just hides
accent.
it. Yeah, exactly. It's still an accent. Hey everybody, how are you doing? Miss Yaz is there. Did you brush your teeth yet, Miss Yaz? Science. That's exactly what it is. Good to see you. Justin, how are you and your mom and dad feeling today? I hope you're feeling well. Mr. Mike Hewen, yes, we should go walking. We should be walking. Keith Anderson says, hello, Taz and Miss Christie. And Diane says, hello, folks. And Barb Buffington, yes, says, yes, he does. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is in reference to, but I think the truck got stuck. It's not like the truck's got stuck. It's not like that kind of a stereotypical Looney Tunes kind of swing your partner round and round, grab him beard and slam him down. That's one of my favorite ones. Oh, you're feeling better, and they're feeling a bit better too. That's awesome. Very happy. Kind of a day. I want to talk to you for a couple minutes before we read. Miss Christie, I have a friend who's not feeling like themselves lately, right?
Oh dear.
And it's and they're sad, and they're having some depressed moments, and it's very hard to not want to jump in there and help, right? I mean, and I can't just jump in and help either, and it's hard to see, like when Leslie and his family's going through the COVID and that, and what did I say?
You said Leslie.
Well, I mean, Leslie and Justin and Corey and Dad.
Bless you.
Thank you. I wanted to jump in and help, but I can't, and I feel kind of I feel bad about that, and I know I shouldn't feel bad because I mean it's just my heart wanting to help. You know, my friend is just going through a tough time, and he just said that he said, I'm not feeling very well. I said, oh, do you think you're getting sick? He said, it might be just depression, and he hasn't been contacting me very much today because he just wants some alone time, and me, I just want to fix everything, right? So I was thinking today, and I did talk to a couple of my friends about it, and it's hard because we really, really want to help those that are hurting, those that are sad, or those that are a little bit scared, right? And we have to let them sort of sort things out for themselves. And I think the most important thing I can do is just be here for when he's ready, right? I think that's an important thing. Yeah, I think I sent him a thing saying, hey, guess what? You'll never believe guess what? And he wrote back after a few hours. He goes, what? I said, you're awesome. You're awesome, and you're a good friend, and I'm glad you're in my life. And I just want people to know that they're loved, because sometimes we forget, right? We forget to tell people around us how much they are loved, and we just take it for advantage, right? We take that for we take the fact that they always know that we love them for advantage. I'm getting got lots of hugs. That's awesome. Thank you very much. But and here's some other news too. In other news, we March 19th. If you would like to, no 18th, March 18th, not 19th, March 19th. If you want to watch a comedy show, I'm doing a comedy show for the Andrew Dunn organization, Judy Dunn, and those folks. But what I am doing is a you should do another drive-by when he's feeling. Oh, that's what we should do. That we should do. We'll start doing drive-bys again. This year has been hard for everybody. We have to ABK. We have to ABK, and we have to remember. Oh, Judy Dunn's on here. Hey, Judy, love you too. Friday, if you'd like to see a comedy show, Kelly Taylor, who's incredibly funny, and me, who's not too shabby himself, really, as a comedian. I was doing a show for the Andrew Dunn organization. Foundation. It's a organization, which is a foundation and an organization put together. It's it's an organization.
How very efficient.
Very efficient. It's a forgation. So if you'd like to get some tickets to that, go to Andrew Dunn. Oh my gosh. Andrew Dunn organization, andrewdunn.org. Oh my gosh, I'll put it up today. My brain just saw that it's Kaylee's birthday today, so I have to sing happy birthday. I haven't sang happy birthday in a long time. Hope I remember the words. And also now March 18th, which is my 1 year anniversary. 1 year anniversary of Tazzy Reed stuff. Is a huge go. We got everything set up for the Zoom show. So what's going to happen is it's going to start at 6:30. Doors will open around 6:30, or maybe just before that a little bit, and we'll play a couple of clips of silliness. Like today, I just found the first clip when I announced this a year ago, saying, "Well, I don't know if anybody's going to want to watch this," and you do. And it'll go to about 8 o'clock. So about the same time, we're just starting a little bit earlier, and we'll read some books. And I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll try to find the book that I wrote, that I read a long time ago, and then I'm going to read my favorite Dr. Seuss book, and then we'll find some books to read. And the first 100 people that send me a notice saying that they'd like to be part of it, you'll be able to be interactive on Zoom. And so if you send me a private message, or actually please get your parents to send a private message, depending on how old you are, I suppose, then I will make sure that you get a Zoom link, and then anybody else can tune in after the 100. Look at me thinking I'm going to get 100 people, but after the 100, we will. You can watch it live on YouTube or Facebook.
It won't be live. Cool. It'll be of the live.
No, it'll be live. It'll be it's going at the same time as it's simulcast.
Oh, I thought you meant that you could watch it after.
Oh, you can watch it after as well. It'll be up there as well, but it'll be live. Like it's simulcast. So as we're doing it on YouTube or on Zoom, it's being broadcast on YouTube and Facebook at the same time.
That's
pretty
awesome.
Cool. Yeah. Ready? It's Kaylee's birthday. Kaylee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kaylee. Happy birthday to you. Oh, winding me up. Birthday. Birthday! Tazz hands. And happy birthday to you. These glasses make me... Looks like my head grew. Look at this. This, right? Voyageur, sleeping cap. Voyageur, sleeping cap. Bonjour, sleeping cap.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Festival de Voyageur. Okay, so that's it was just I just hope my buddy is feeling better. You've messed my hat up. What's going on? It feels odd. There. Elephant. Elephant at Voyageur. That's what that is. So there you go. Lots of love, Kaylee. Happy birthday to you. I don't get to sing happy birthday very much because people forget and to send me things. Let's read a couple of books, shall we? Let's read a couple of books.
Yes.
I had barbecue today. I was pretty happy about that. I guess you didn't need to know that. Can you smell? I had steak. Okay. So let's read a couple of books. I got this book from Dougie Spears from the Free Press. You know my buddy Doug Spears. Yeah. It's called Cat Kong.
I already like this book.
Pardon me?
I already like this book.
It's a book. This is a book from Miss Christie not about Miss Christie. It's for Miss Christie because Christie likes the cats, and I like the cats too because she forces me to. Just to let you know, today's 363, day 363, and this will be book 762. What? 762? Yes, it is. Okay. Cat Kong. Oh, Cat Kong. It's by Dav Pilkey. We read one yesterday by Dav. Oh, yeah, we did. We read this one yesterday. Dog Breath by Dav.
I think this guy might be, or this person, I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl, but this person is into pets, I'm thinking.
I would think so too. This book is starring Flash, Rabies, and Dwayne, and introducing Blueberry as the monster.
Ooh.
Blueberries aren't very scary. They're not. Unless you're allergic, probably. Hey, then they'd be pretty scary. Wah, 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 right? Blueberries, blueberries, blueberries. Like that. That'd be kind of scary. I like blueberries. This book was written 1993. Oh, and it's got a warning. I mean, I don't know if I can read this. It actually says, some material might be too silly for grown-ups.
Oh boy.
That should be right on my thing.
Yeah.
Warning, maybe too silly for grown-ups.
Yes, you embody that statement.
Me embody that statement. I don't know what that means. Who's Bonnie?
Read your book.
What did you say? Me
I
and
said
Bonnie.
You embody.
Oh, embody. I was like, you and Bonnie are that statement. I don't even know what do I know a couple of Bonnies. One dark and perilous night, 3 mouse explorers sailed towards a strange, uncharted land. Captain Charles Limburger steered the tiny vessel, while Dr. Vincent Varmint and his beautiful assistant, Rosie Rodent, looked on. Dun dun dun. Excitement.
You can tell it's menacing when there's lightning in the air.
And it looks like a cat. Did you see that?
It does look like a cat. It's very menacing.
When they reached the island, the 3 explorers were astonished. A group of natives was performing an ancient ceremony, offering up a sacrificial can of tuna and repeating a mysterious chant. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Suddenly, the island started to tremble. Here, kitty, kitty.
I had
kitty, kitty.
I had a really good one of those. Growing up, we used to have a bunch of barn cats, and we'd feed them every night.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'd walk towards the barn with the pail of cat food, and I'd shout out at the top of my lungs, and they would all come running from all parts of the yard.
Yeah.
They knew exactly what that meant.
They'd be doing like they'd be doing their taxes. Oh my dear, it must be time for supper.
Yep, they took off their monocle, got off their unicycle.
Took off their monocle, so it'd be like that. Oh my, it seems like it might be time for refreshments. Okay, I'm going to read my book. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Nope, no kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
How lazy are you? How do they know? Maybe, now they think they're keys.
Maybe.
Oh, they're gonna, we should start the car, get the keys. And all the cats are like, we're right here, man. We're right here. Crashing through the thick forest came the most frightening creature known to mousekind, the mighty Cat Kong. Meowing and hissing fiercely, the colossal cat took 3 giant kitty steps. And no offense, right? 3 giant steps. Sounds like 3 giant steps. But 3 giant kitty steps, they still sound small. Right?
I mean, this might be an abnormally large cat. I don't know.
Well, it's obviously a giant cat. Look at the size of the trees. Did you think these are tiny trees?
Yeah,
are they,
he actually pushed over.
Well, it looks like that's right. He's That's what he's doing. It's not. These aren't bonsai.
But I'm thinking those mice
not.
might be extra large as well.
Oh, they might be. And they got little necklaces on. Nobody knows how they got those on because they don't have an opposable thumb to put it on. And tripped over the tuna fish can. Clunk! Cat Con bumped his head on the ground. It was knocked out cold. Bum, bum, bum. There's going to be lots of bum, bum, bums in here. If only we could bring him back to the city with us, said Dr. Varmint. No, replied Rosie Rodent. It would be wrong to take this creature away from its natural habitat just to satisfy our scientific curiosity. Forget science, squeaked. Oh, forget science, squeaked. I don't know why I had to squeak that, man. Dr. Varmint, think of the money we could make. Well, that's, well, there you go.
Our cats lay like this all the time.
Yeah, they do. They're like, oh, you couldn't see my arms there. They just lay like they're.
Yeah.
That's it. So the three explorers wrapped King Cat Kong in a giant burlap bag and tied him tightly to the ship. As they sailed back to the great city of Mouseopolis, they took special care not to let the cat out of the bag. Not to let the cat out of the bag, so to speak, I suppose.
Cats are only upset with being in a bag if they're not the ones who...
Yeah. Okay, so you were working today, so I didn't want to disturb you because I had something to do. And both Gracie and Cosmo went into my garbage bag in my back office and was hanging out inside the plastic garbage bag. Do you know how long it took me to get them in there? No, out of there. Did I say in there? It took me a long time to get them out of there. Oh my gosh.
But if you
Mike
put them in there,
yeah, they would have been mad.
Some upset.
Yeah, put them on my back like Santa Claus. Ho, ho. Mike Murchison. Oh, I don't know how to properly say your last name. Murchison. Anyway, Mike, my song dude, is there with that beautiful song that he wrote. And then he wrote another one and said he was thinking of me when he wrote it. It was a nice sort of, it's very cool. Joanna's here. And does that mean Liam's watching too? Liam, do not get me in any more trouble. Should he get me in trouble?
No.
She said maybe. I'm in so much trouble. Several days later, in downtown Mouseopolis, Dr. Varmint unveiled his discovery to a sold-out crowd. I miss sold-out crowds.
No.
I do. No, I miss sold-out. Ladies and gentlemen, he squeaked, I give you Cat Kong, the 9-lived wonder of the world. And the audience cheered. Cat Kong, however, was not amused. The towering tomcat hissed and meowed wildly. Do not be afraid, Dr. Varmint told the crowd. There's no way that this creature can escape.
Cats are pretty good at escaping.
Oh, here's the thing, too. No movie ever ends that way. Oh, there's nobody. He can't get out of here. They're like, okay, end of movie. It's always like, oh, he can't get out of here. Oh, my gosh, he got out. Everybody run. It's always like this. Run. No. That's what happens.
That was dark.
I know. It's the movies. I made Miss Christie laugh. Do I need help in that department? I don't know which department. Toy department, for sure. I repeat, there is no way the creature can escape. Now, if you say it twice, this happens. Well, actually, I could be wrong about that. The cat's like...
This cat is totally shaped like Cosmo.
You mean spherical?
Yeah.
Cat, our Cosmo cat, getting into trouble. Oh, I need no help doing that. I just do that all the time. Watch this. Puppy.
No.
Ah, she said maybe. Yeah, no, that's our cat looks like a balloon cat. He does.
A little bit.
Whenever he walks on the floor, it's clean in one area. He's like a. I just take him my spray and stuff, and he walks around the floor. We should call him Roomba. Soon, the city of Mouseopolis was in great panic. The ferocious feline tore through the streets, knocking down buildings, ripping out power lines, and generally causing quite a ruckus. Which is not as bad as a kerfuffle, that's for sure. I'd rather have a kerfuffle than a ruckus. A ruckus than a kerfuffle. That's it, right? Captain Charles Limburger rushed off to organize a counterattack team, while the beautiful Rosie Rodent watched their destruction from her apartment window. "Help!" cried the engineer. "The cat's got my train!" Oh my gosh, you know what the cat's going to do if there's a mouse in the train? You know what he's going to do? He's going to chew it. He's going to chew the train.
I'm going to give
awesome.
You that one.
That's a gooder. Choo. "Help!" squeaked the butcher. "Cat's got my tongue!" Beef tongue, $2.49 a pound. "Help! Help!" shrieked Rosie. "Cat's got me!" Uh-oh. The cat has got Rosie. What will happen? Tune in tomorrow, and we'll find out the end of this book.
Oh, you wouldn't be that mean, would you?
Bye. Soon, the crazed cat was heading straight to the top of the curtains. No, sorry. That's what they do, though. They'll just be like, "Are those curtains for me to climb on? Is that to climb on? Are you to climb on? Is everything to climb on? Is this my bag? Hey, a box. Hey, can I be on there? Are you trying to read that? No. Are you trying to type things?" The other day when you were typing, how many times did Gracie help you type by walking across the board? I know when you typed to me, it said no puppy, and I know for sure you meant go ahead, no problems, try to get a puppy. If you'd like to have a puppy, make sure it's a very cute one. Maybe 2 would be good. But I knew that Gracie was walking across the board because you weren't able to type all that. You just got no puppy without the context in there.
Yeah.
That's it. Soon the crazed cat was heading straight for the top of the Romano Inn. You see these? I thought those were Rays. I thought there was Ray Romano. Ray Romano! Everybody loves Raymond. With a beautiful Rosie tailing behind. Oh, what a tale she'll tell. She will tell a tale. Did you hear about the butcher? He took the guard off his meat grinder and somebody talked to him and he backed into it backed right into it. He got a little behind in his work. He got a little behind in his work. That's pretty funny, actually.
Also a little dark.
A fleet of airplanes quickly flew into action, but their weapons were useless against the meowing menace. It seemed as if nothing could stop the terrible, terrifying Cat Kong. Can you imagine if he was up there going, Then, suddenly, a squeaking ray of hope rocketed through the thick clouds of gloom and despair. Captain Charles Limburger, to the rescue. I did that one because I can't remember how the Indiana Jones theme went, which is what is in my head. Captain Limburger had a plan. He swooped close to the Cat Kong and held out a red package tied with gold ribbons. "Hey, Cat!" he shouted. "Look what I got!" He circled again and again, shouting, "You'll never guess what's inside this package." Oh, very smart. Cat Kong stared intensely at the red package. With each passing section, the colossal kitty's interest grew and grew. Finally, Cat Kong could stand it no longer. He had to find out what was inside the package. With one swift paw, the puzzled pussycat reached out for the red package and lost his balance. That's what happens when I spend too much money on my bank account. I lose my balance. Wah, 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 wah. Barb, I'll wait. It's a long way down. When the dust settled, a crowd of mice gathered around to view the final resting place of the mighty Kong. "He's fallen," said one. "And he can't get up," said another. "Well," said the chief of police, "looks like this beauty killed the beast." No, I don't think. I think he's just bonked.
I wonder what's in the present.
Well, you're supposed to be staying in the present. You're supposed to live in the present, Miss Christie.
I don't want to live in the present.
"No," said Dr. Varmint as he looked sadly onto the glowing red horizon. "It was curiosity. It was curiosity that killed the cat." All they had to do was put a box down and the cat would have come in.
Correct.
There's probably nothing in the gift. It was just a distraction.
Maybe.
Yeah. So there you go.
Cats like present stuff.
Didn't he? He didn't. He landed. I'm surprised that he didn't. Land on his feet. Nope. Albert wrote, "He didn't land on his feet. Not a real cat." There you go. That's exactly it. That's like my because Cleo, the book that we're writing about Cleo the clumsy cat, right? Mm-hmm. Cleo's most. I can't remember what the line is, but it's about Cleo. Cats land on their feet, that's why they got them, but Cleo always seems to land on her bottom, right?
You got it. That's exactly what it is.
There you go. So that's a very silly book. What do we learn from that book? Absolutely nothing, because some books aren't really to teach. They're just to have fun. Maybe they're to teach you to have fun. Push your glasses up. That's it.
So these are like photos of actual
These are photos
animals.
of cats. Yeah, didn't you see that? That's it. Either that or he's a really good artist. Here's a book. I'm going to get... This book is called Arthur, Their Very Own Child. And it's a book that my little Kenny Hoffner sent me, who's probably in his 30s now, to be honest with you. Little Kenny Hoffner, for sure. This is... who wrote this? It's by Blair Drawson. And he also drew the book. That's pretty cool. Blair Drawson. Here we go. I'm gonna have a little bit of water here. Oh, there we go. Arthur, Their Very Own Child. And this book is from. This book's a little bit older, I think. This book is from 1979. Oh, Miss Christie would have been 71. Randolph and Hannah lived. See, it's very. I knew that said Randolph, but I wanted to say Rudolph because my brain already picked Rudolph. Right? So you go. Randolph and Hannah lived in the savannah, but no little mouse child had they. It's a rhyming book, or it's a poem book. Yep, that's iambic pentameter, I think. Randolph and Hannah lived in the savannah, but no little mouse child had they. They wished they had one. They wished for a son or a daughter to come their way. With our very old child, they happily smiled, we dance and sing all day. I'm gonna like this book 'cause it rhymes. Boop. I have hair on my shirt from the cats. Miss Christie fixed my beard. It used to be all like, "Hey, how you doing? Good to see you here." And now it's like, I don't know why I had to tell you that. We'd name him Arthur, they agreed, or Marigold if as she, a boy or a girl, could bring so much joy. We'd be a jolly three. So they dreamed of their very own child to keep them company. Either it's thundering outside or Weeby's just moved his chair across his room. Oh, that was my tummy, I'm not sure. Now, one fine day, they packed a lunch. They packed some picnic treats. Some chicken and ham and cheese and some jam. Some sausage and pickled beets. I like pickled beets. I really do like pickled beets. And as they were leaving, Randolph said, I hope there's enough to eat. Oh, that's a lot of food. The sky was blue, the clouds were white, the sun a golden yellow. A perfect day in every way, and all the world seemed mellow. Randolph kissed his wife and smiled, I'm such a lovely fellow. I think so too. I can't imagine how lucky you feel to have me as your husband, because I feel I'm pretty lucky to have you as my wife. I'm getting a puppy if I keep being nice.
No.
Did you hear that? But as they wandered down the road, past bushes dark and green, they little knew, the happy too, that behind the bushy screen there lurked a something big and bold, a something fierce and mean. I looked at Miss Christie like this. She went, she's not fierce and mean. She's not fierce. Stop right where you are. Stop right where you are, it roared. Don't move, look out, beware, for I'm a cross rhinoceros. I'm a cross rhinoceros. I like that. I'm a cross rhinoceros, and I'll give you both a scare. And shouting out its warning, it leaped from its lair.
It's a very agile.
No kidding.
Rhino.
It's Polly the pole vaulting rhinoceros. Show me your house and show me your home. Show me your garden too. For I've come here to stomp, he said. And stomp is what I'll do. And there'll nothing left but dust when I finally get through. Well, he seems pretty perturbed about something. The poor mouse couple shook with fear. Their voices trembled so. Don't stop our home, it's all we own. We beg you, let it go. We gladly share our lunch to spare, our lovely bungalow. Bungalow's a type of house. You should just sit over there and you can see the pictures. What have you got? The rhino asked. I'm hungry as a bear. I think he'd be hungrier than a bear because it's pretty much bigger than a bear, really. I'm hungry as a bear. Is some savory stew or bubbly brew? Is that in your picnic basket there? A little something for me, some splendid rhinoceros fare. That's if he gets on the bus, that's what he has to pay. A rhinoceros fare. Or maybe it's a place where you go and all the clowns and everything, and it's got great big rides, and it's a rhinoceros fare. Choose what you will, said Randolph then. Choose anything you please. How would you like some oyster stew, or some water buffalo cheese, or some scrambled eggs with mushroom sauce, or a plate of jungle peas? Then Hannah offered for dessert some caramel ice cream, some chocolate cake with coconut flakes or Jubilee cherry supreme, or a strawberry marshmallow sundae deluxe topped with whipping cream. The rhino said, they all sound good, so I think I shall take a bit of everything. I'll start with a chocolate cake, and soon after gobbling all the food, he had a bellyache. Well, yeah, you can't eat all the food.
Down in the corner, it shows him with a bellyache. I'm not sure if they can see that very well.
Then Hannah Mouse stood up to say, the remedy is clear. You ate too much, and now you must take some medicine, I fear. But more than that, I think you need a mother's love, my dear.
Well, that's really nice.
Yeah, he was going to stomp on their house, and they're like, well, we need some help.
A lot of people would be like,
yes.
You deserve what you...
Well, yeah,
you
if you get a
yourself.
tummy, yeah, exactly. Oh, how true! The rhino sighed with grief. Then he began to moan, and he groaned and cried, and moaned and sighed. I've always been alone. I've never had a mom or dad. I've never had a home. Because I've never had a home, I stomp on those who do. I guess I'm jealous. That's the truth. I'm always feeling blue. He sat on a stump nearby and cried a big boo-hoo. But Randolph stood and scratched his head and muttered, Alone, you say? He looked at his wife, and she looked at him, and they shouted, Oh, happy day! And Randolph and Hannah both jumped for joy. Our very own child! Hooray! Dear Rhino, said Randolph, do dry your tears, and never more be sad. Dear Rhino, said Hannah, come live with us, and you'll evermore be glad. You'll be, for us, our very own child, and we, your mum and dad. Now Randolph and Hannah live in Savannah, and Arthur lives there too. They built a special room for him, one with a lovely view. The happy three, our family, you see, all dreams come true. The end. Well, what a lovely book that was. Wasn't that very nice? That's very great. I'm going to keep that one to read to classes. I like that. And it also teaches, right? What three things did we learn there? I don't know. I said three, and I hadn't even thought about three. So let's see if we can find three. One, the rhinoceros. Why was the rhinoceros being mean? Well, he didn't have a mom and dad, and he'd never had a home, so he was jealous and sad, and he would stomp on other people's houses. Now, is there something coming in? Oh, do I have something? Oh. Two, the rhinoceros was being very, very mean to the two mice, but the two mice decided to say, well, you know what? You just need a mother's love. And then when they found out he didn't have a, even before they found out that he didn't have a mom, she said, you need some medicine and a mother's love. Because they didn't hold a grudge. They weren't upset with the rhinoceros, right? And three, that's right, dreams do come true. So dream big dreams. That's it. Dream big dreams. Dream big dreams. Rhinoceroses can jump. Well, if they did, they'd be in the Olympics.
Pole vault even, maybe.
Pole vault. That's exactly it. Boom, boom, boom. You've been watching a lot of the Walt Disney's Robin Hood. There were some rhinoceroses in that too. I don't know why that came to mind, man. Oodle lolly, golly all the day. Every town has its ups and downs. You know who wrote those songs for that? Roger Miller. It's got nothing to do with the story I was telling. I just thought I'd show off my little bit of knowledge that I have. Anyways, I hope you can join me on Thursday. Please let me know if you would like the link, because you cannot get on the Zoom meeting without the link. I know that Justin, I have sent that to your mom as well, and Albert and Barb, I've sent that for wee Yaz. If anybody else would like the link, please private message me, please, and please private message me, and don't put it in the comments, because I forget to go back and read the comments. So if you could private message me, that'd be awesome. I'll remind you again tomorrow, and probably again, is today Tuesday? Just tomorrow, because then it's Thursday. So have yourself a great day. I will post the link for YouTube if you'd like to watch it live, and it'll be on here somehow. That's all. My buddy Tony from White Ink Digital is taking care of all that. Otherwise, it'd be like, come to my house and look in the window and I'll talk to you, because that's all I could do. That's what we should do one day. Just have a Zoom meeting. You guys all 6 feet apart outside. Hey, how you guys doing? And I'll be in the window. Miss Christie will just be your hand again. Anyways, I should go because it is time for Yaz to brush her teeth and get going to sleep. So have yourself a really good night. Justin, lots of love to you. I hope you're feeling better. Mike, your songs are awesome. See, Mike, I might embarrass Mike a little bit, but Mike's an older fellow. I think he's 175, just judging for pictures. But he just discovered that he wants to sing songs and write songs. And guess what? He did, and they're awesome. I'll share when he lets me know that I can share them. I will share them on my site. Just such great stuff. Love you too, buddy. Have yourself a really good night. Remember, in a world where you can choose to be anything you want, please always choose to be kind. And it's okay to get mad. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to get frustrated with the situation. But you have to ABK. Always be kind. Always be kind. I promise myself to try to always be kind. And be kind to yourself if we forget to do that. So I'm going to check in on my friend and see how he's doing. And we're going to send you some songs. Oh, wait. Should I just sing some songs? Every town. Not that song. I'm trying to remember. Do you ever get so caught up in your own thoughts you can't remember what you're supposed to say next, or like remember a song you're supposed to sing? Good night, Facebook friends. I remembered. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till the morning light. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. I finished like Satchmo. Oh, yeah. Lots of love from Miss Christie and I. And I am going to get a puppy.
No.
She said maybe.